Yo, what's good? What's good? We back in here. It's your guy, Tyrone, aka Mr. Chocolate, back at you. All right, so what's going on with you? Got the big homie, Black Pearl. What's happening?
Hey.
All right. Now we got the big homie Tay, the businesswoman. She got them for you. All kinds of other stuff.
Listen, we got things to keep you clean and moisturized too. Okay.
Yeah, all of that. But you know, my mind remembers the.
I get it. But we more than that.
And then
she said she's representing Delta Sigma Theta sorority.
Oh, they ain't see it. Hold on, let me
see the shield.
There
you go. Let me see the shield.
Sorry.
Okay. No.
Yeah, we are aware.
All right, and we got the big homie Tricka Bell, the diva, out in stores right now.
What's going on, y'all?
I feel like she's supposed to drop like a rhyme, a line.
I know, right?
It's giving bars.
All right. So we got, tonight we got some questions. We got some things that we just seen. I was in the internet trolling around, things I found we're going to talk about. All right. So what's going on, Black Pearl? What's good?
All right. So we're going to start off with this. It's a kind of a 2-4 type of question. But so the question starts off like this. You know why? Because I'm ready. I'm ready for y'all. That's what I'm laughing. Okay. So the first question is, as a happy single, what would it take for you to consider dating with purpose? And the second part of that is, do titles matter? And the reason why that comes together is because there are a few singles out there that go with the flow instead of putting titles and commitment to it. And what ends up happening, in my opinion, is that flow leads to that person finding somebody else and you just flowing. So I think it works hand in hand with if you're happily single, or as a happily single person, we're going to assume everyone who's single is happy. What would it take for you to consider dating with a purpose? You had to take a deep breath, Diva.
I just want to.
Did you say you assume that people who are single are happy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying.
Well, not all people. Yeah, not all single people are happy.
Can we pause for a second, Tyrone? You want to shout out? Hold on. Sorry, there you go.
Yo, let's go. All right, hey, the Real Bravado Network. All right. Tay represents the platform well when she's one. This might be risky. I was just talking about that. Salute to the ladies.
Yeah, right. We appreciate you. That's crazy.
Hey, shout out to the Real Bravado Network, man. Hey,
shout out to Hampton the ladies.
You want to see some real dope comment, man? Hit them up. Good content over there.
Absolutely. Right. And, don't miss out. All right. So Diva, why were you taking a deep breath?
I just want to know, first of all, how long is Let's Go With the Flow? Because you hear it so much, and it's like, go with the flow.
I think it's relative, though. That's
where we flowing to.
What are we waiting for? And then it's like a beat.
We ain't having these conversations up front. Like, I'm confused. Like,
okay. So if I'm really asking this, so if you're with a person, you're feeling them, you could do all the relationship stuff, but except commit to them. Then why are we wasting our time? What are we flowing to? Are we flowing towards commitment?
Are we flowing? Is when you start putting labels on
a real person that you want to do it.
Yeah. It's like you put a label on, and that's when it supposedly start messing up the relationship. That's what the guys say.
When you know expectations is what be messing up. Unmet, I'll say. Unmet expectations is what I think.
Uncommunicated.
I like where you're going with that. Because a lot of times people don't know what their boundaries are, right? And then, like, for instance, I'll use myself. Like, I know in a dating situation. I was like triggered by a person, you know, and it was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I had to like communicate this, you know, this is how I'm feeling. But like, say I didn't, and then I reacted in another way. Like, you know what I mean? Things could have went left. Like you just have to, because everybody's not gonna, of course, see your point of view or whatever, because they haven't lived your life. They have no idea. But the least they can do is sort of be empathetic and kind of, oh, okay, well, how can I support you in that, or how can I show up for you? Like that would be an expectation for me. So that's when I would communicate that.
Do you do it in the beginning? Because I was told recently, asking question about expectation, that it was too soon.
Oh.
No, I don't do it in the beginning. I do it like I'm okay with going with the flow if we're getting to know each other and we're both seeing where it goes. Mm-hmm. But once I identify, like, you know, it's more than just like chemistry, that I'm feeling a way about you and I let that be known, then that's to me when I expect not necessarily a title, because I don't really care for titles.
Yeah.
But if I know we locked in, I just need to know we're on the same page. Right. So yeah. So I'm gonna have the conversation. I'm gonna ask them questions because I need to know for my sanity.
Like, so are you saying that we could go with the flow and still be committed to each other? Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, we start going with the flow. Like if I'm just getting to know you, I'm open to see where it goes. That's me going with the flow, I guess.
But how long does that take? That's my problem.
How long are we flowing without titles?
Well, not even necessarily the title, but when someone, like I said, they say just go with the flow. Like, what are we going with? Tell me what do
I think you determine.
Y'all know what that means. Y'all know. Y'all be pretending y'all know what
you determine. Yeah,
what is that dating with? Is that dating with or intentionally dating? Is that intentionally dating if we're just flowing?
No, that's not intentionally dating.
That means I got a couple other women.
Yeah, that means I don't.
Just looking at what your options are and whatever. And here's, from my perspective, a lot of times with that go with the flow, you're either not ready for commitment, but you like the benefits of that one-on-one, or, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, I met this person and they're kind of bringing out stuff that I was not aware of before of myself. Like, you know how they go, oh, this is a good woman and the man is scared and he supposedly and goes running. Maybe it's, dang, I'm not even up to par with this person. So I don't know if I could commit because there's that fear of taking that chance. But any relationship where the end goal or you're looking for love is taking a chance. You're taking a chance. It's what it is. I don't see how it's not. So it's just, I think we're just trying to control things when we're like, let's go with the flow. Unless it's just getting some booty, then we need to call it what it is. We both uglies. Don't look for commitment from me. You know, I like what you give me. You like what I give you.
Relationship without a title. That's what that is.
That's what that is. So I don't know about the flow thing. So
yeah, no, fuck the flow.
Hey, if you don't have a title, man, then you ain't doing nothing really. Or you can be like the old school couples, you know, that be a special friend. You know, hey, it was supposed to be.
Did you just use the special friend?
Yeah, you be that special friend, you know, that you know, and all that, you know.
Ain't no special friends. We grown.
I should have posted, but it was the post that had the lady was joking about the loyal companion, like a canine in the obituary. When you don't get that wife title, you be like that special loyal companion.
In the obituary.
And a special friend, Miss Pamela Johnson.
But it's the truth, right? It's the truth.
Behind the family, you know, because, you know, you were just common law.
So, Tay and Diva, are y'all happily single?
Sometimes.
Oh, every day, always.
So, what would it take for you to go from that to a relationship?
A consistent person. Don't big head me in my inbox and talk and then, you know, go ghost. But you like, this is what I want, you the type of person, blah blah blah, and then you have a couple conversations and then it goes from good morning, good afternoon, good night. It's like, I can do that with my homegirl, but then you want me to be like, well, let me know what you want when whatever, you know, when you decide if you want a person or whatever. And I'm like, what does that mean? Because I can good morning, good night, good afternoon to anybody.
Anybody.
Be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, how often do you supposed to talk to a person that you're getting to know and going with the flow? You know, that's the other question. Like, I don't want to talk to you all day, but at least be, you know, that is that one time I would be like, I don't care if I get a good morning, good afternoon, good night text.
So what's the longest they can go without talking to you before there's a problem?
Well,
with or without the title?
I'm doing better with that because I usually give people like 2 to 5 minutes to text me back.
2 to 5. Oh shit.
And then after that, I don't lost interest. I'm just keeping it real.
2 to 5 minutes.
Wow,
People say longer than that. What are you talking about?
Let me tell you, I guarantee you, you got your phone right there with you, right?
Let me turn my alerts on for you right now.
You had me in my inbox, and you want to get to know me or whatever, and we're not going to be one side. I'm not going to let you keep coming at me, and then you get ghost or whatever. So now I done lost interest. But
5 minutes to be with
and then I might give you a couple of hours or whatever. But
I think you're talking about if y'all are having an actual conversation and you're like talking and you send something,
like,
and then all of a sudden it stops. It's like, what's going on? Is that what you?
Yeah, that can happen, or we can be in conversation, like, you know, now just texting or whatever. I send a text and then 2 days go by.
No, not 2 days.
I will have a problem with that.
Oh, so 2 days. 2 days is a problem.
Yes.
You cannot tell me that we are compatible. You see this or whatever, and throwing in, let's go with the flow. I guess it's let's go with the flow because now I'm on your terms. You know what I'm saying? And so now I got a problem.
I mean, so you're saying that's with no title, like we're just getting to know each other.
Yeah, how am I get to know you if we don't communicate?
Okay.
What about you? If I met somebody and they was like, you didn't hit me back in 5 minutes, I'll be.
Nah, I mean, I'm getting better with that. Look, I've been married for 19 years, so I'm trying to get back into the swing of things.
You've been out the game. Okay, so you get some grace. You get some grace.
I've been out the game too, but I just haven't been married. That's the thing.
Young kids stay on FaceTime, sleeping, you know, like they'll
exactly. So that's why I'm like, if I
we used to fall asleep on the phone, just not on FaceTime. Well, I did. We on the landline, you know, close to the
on the landline. My mom was like, no such thing on this phone that I paid a bill on.
Don't know about that. You know, that's before their time. But no, but I echo the consistency. I do need that, but I also need alternatively to ghosting me. And ghosting me is like, I ain't heard from you in 2 years, or but all of a sudden, like we was just good, like you just left, and you know I don't let everybody come to my house. You just left my house. Like we that good, and then I don't hear from you in like a week or two. That's ghosting me, because it's like, and that's an issue. Like that's an issue for me, because I would respect you more if we had the conversation. Hey, this ain't working for me, because we just dating. Like it ain't serious. We getting to know each other, so I respect that. And I also know I'm, you know, most of the time, if not all the time, I ain't the only one you chatting with. Because we both single, right? So that's the reality of dating. But also, if we're feeling each other, you know, then that's when I initiate the conversation. Because those are the things I need. Like I'm dating intentionally. So I'm not.
That's like, me. Yeah. And I think that's the problem.
Like,
me. That would take y'all from happy single to in a relationship is consistency and communication, is what I'm hearing. Or consistent communication.
I don't think single people be happy like that, man. They be looking sad to me.
Listen, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It gets lonely. The road gets lonely, but I'm happy and I'm at peace with where my life is. You know what I mean? Like I don't have ain't nobody stressing me the fuck out. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Bills paid, house clean. You know
that part.
You know, we been hit.
That's like so you're doing the adult thing. I just see a lot of people fronting like single people. They be like,
I mean, it ain't
I don't care. I don't, you know. I know they feeling lonely. They be
it gets
hugging that pillow and grabbing that rope. You know,
That body
Rose,
pillow, listen, baby, that body
Rose
pillow.
is dead.
The rose is dead. It turned into a carnation.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's the womanizer over here, baby. We don't do the rose.
No,
Okay.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
No.
Okay.
Forgot.
What's it called?
the
The
woman.
womanizer. Okay. Yeah.
That sounds deadly. I don't
And then she said, "Yes."
Yeah. That's Bay, honey. That's Bay.
Okay,
But we
my
ain't gonna
bad.
talk about it. We're not here for that.
All right.
Okay.
So
All right. We don't mess with that Rose over here. All right.
let's go to the next one. I got two more for you, and then Mr. Chocolate gonna roll up with one. Also. So
Yeah, I got some questions.
yeah. The next question is why do women who think they are pretty feel like they don't have to put the work in?
How old are they?
How old are they?
Wait, whoa. Why does it matter?
Oh, it matters. Oh, it
You can
matters.
be pretty. Have you seen Angela Bassett? I'm just saying.
I
No,
mean,
no. So, all right.
You do her.
Oh,
I'm
say
sorry.
Angela Bassett.
Your wife gave you a hall pass to do her. You do her. No.
Nah.
Keep thinking.
I do her. You lying.
I mean, no, Angela Bassett is she's gorgeous. She's you know, now I know this is heresy in the black community, but I do think she's got some secret low key awesome surgeons. But you know, we ain't gonna get into
She does Punjabi's. That black don't crack.
yeah,
All right, I'm sorry. I'm just okay.
wait, that's not even
oh, but the age man. I'm sorry, the age does matter.
Listen, you can't. You're right. I don't know what Hollywood got
They
going
don't
on.
have to put in work. You see that? Because they don't.
Because but what do you mean?
Why
This
don't they?
Facebook use? What do you mean by because they don't?
Right. Well, okay. I have a theory. Because that's what they want. They want like a trophy. What do you do with the trophy? That's
You
really
just
you're
carry
just
it around.
candy, you know, forever.
But it doesn't last long. You know what I mean?
So look, when a woman is pretty and she's young, then yeah, she ain't got to put in as much.
And she's young.
Because-
What's young?
You said, and she's young, so you're
What's
saying
young?
in the 20s.
Yeah, it's just people don't lie. It's just one of those things. It's a nature thing. It's like, you know, you could work at McDonald's, you could be, you know, sweeping the floor and be pretty, and somebody's gonna be like, "Ooh, you want to," you know, and you get scooped up. You can be on the yacht somewhere, you know, and you can.
At McDonald's?
Yeah, if she's bad enough, yeah, because guys don't care about a girl being broke working at McDonald's. That's just something that a guy can't be. You know, you can be a woman and work at McDonald's and get scooped up, you know, if you're bad enough. But now if you get older, you know, the circumstances change, you start having kids and stuff, you know.
What's older though? Like give us a what cuts off young to you? What age?
Oh, what cuts off young?
Yeah.
When the doctor tells you if you're pregnant that it's high risk.
So
Oh, that's 35.
There you go.
That's 35 indeed.
So 35 is I mean, okay. It
But
makes
you know
like,
what?
biological
I'm
sense.
thinking like on the terms now with the conversation. Think about what Cassie went through with Diddy. Pretty girl.
Mhm.
What about some of the pretty girls, especially if there was somebody with money? You know what I'm saying? What the things they have to endure just for being
Hey, I ain't say that was you got to do something
and pretty
strange for it.
and pretty can be pretty stupid too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
real.
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty dumb?
But,
I mean,
but a lot of times
Do you
people,
agree that pretty girls should not or do not need to work hard or do not need to work in relationships?
I mean, yeah, you need to do what you're supposed to do, you know, to make the person happy if you're in a relationship, whatever is required. But yeah.
So I
But
guess
if
it
you-
just
if you
depends
pretty-
on the
And
standard.
have babies. You just had a babies, right? Like that's what y'all want. Y'all want them young.
Lord have mercy.
So they can talk to
It's so low. The
Why they
bar,
want them young? Like, come on. I'm not fooling
she's
nobody.
been one and done.
the bar is so low. It's so
It
low.
is.
Give me babies in these homes. It's fine. Like, listen, that ain't even a conversation anymore. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so my last one is not really a question. It's about a homegirl I know. So I have a homegirl, and she was married
Mhm.
and then got divorced from her husband. And you know, they went their separate ways, and now the husband's with someone else, and he is calling to get some all the time, and you know, chasing that thing. And she's like, you was here in this house with me and was getting it for free. And now you want to get some from me, be happy, and then go leave me, go to the other lady and be with her and leave me by myself, you're gonna need to cash at me before you get some.
Damn.
That's it.
Woo. You need to connect me with that friend.
Yeah.
All right, so let's break it down. So she was married
Yes.
to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Got divorced.
Uh-huh.
He got with somebody else.
Mm-hmm. He's with someone else now.
Okay.
And he came back and he's trying to, he's trying to do the X.
He is actively chasing that cootie cat.
Okay, so it's like,
damn, now he gotta pay.
you over here, but you still like, why though? Like, why?
I don't even understand that. Like, what you wanted before.
You can eat it too, greedy.
I want to clarify. So did he pay or did he what was his answer to the cash? Did he drop the money?
I believe he dropped the cash app.
He dropped the cash app multiple times.
Listen, shout out to sis. Okay, one time.
I need to give me something to drink out. Let me go ahead.
Listen, I'm gonna try that. I don't listen. I don't
That's
be
a
that
good
husband,
one.
Hell no. I wouldn't.
You want to pay, but Tyrone.
But I've never had what he had. I ain't gonna now.
not
I'm
the
just
red
saying-
light, but y'all do it all the time now. Not you, sir. I know you. You know,
Oh,
not you, but I'm just men. Like, come on, they pay for it all the time. Don't act like they don't.
it's the oldest profession, absolutely. But I'm just
Exactly.
saying. It feels like my ex.
Is it okay to take money for it?
If I got a
Yeah.
divorce,
You listen. Everything
How
I feel
much?
like is transactional these days, anyway. So it's really like,
I got other
okay,
questions.
thanks.
Ask
You know.
You're
questions.
gonna pay a bill either way. That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
So did she say how much it was?
No, she didn't say how much. I'm
Listen
sure it wasn't no $10.
Well, how much would you send, Mr. Chocolate?
I wish.
Ah.
I wish.
Chocolate said, if it was that good, I wouldn't have left it.
Hey, because I'm just different. Cause I have a no rematch clause in my contracts. Where once the title is over, and then you don't get no rematches. That's just me.
Let me tell you about what I would have done. I would have been like no less than 150.
Ooh.
Listen. Okay. All
Let's
right.
Hold on to something.
Okay, an hour. Look, or an hour.
Is it for an hour?
Per hour?
What I do for?
Like,
Is it per hour or per
Is
pop?
it just like, hey, you gonna hit it?
No, that's just minimum. This would be me. I would be like, look,
right.
50, and whatever you try to stay overnight might be a little bit more than that because now you lying.
Oh yeah, no, it's per hour. Oh yeah, if it's
lie, you trying to come back, so now you got to pay extra. See you.
give it per hour.
All right, so let's break it down. What's the market value? What's the market value of some coochie now? What's the
No, that's what we're not about to do.
So where are we at now? Is it like the stock market? Where
I don't know the rates. I don't know the going rates right now.
Is it a bull market or is it a bear market? Man.
Is it just coochie? Is it head? I mean, is it a combo? What? Now I'm curious.
Oh, you're right. It is. It's per.
Oh,
Is
wow.
it a la carte service?
Is it a la? Yes. Is it like?
Out of here.
I'm serious. I'm asking.
Lord.
Are you just coming over?
I'm just thinking as a person that was once married. Like, first of all, you gotta give me sis name so I can try to see how she finesse that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good one. But on the other hand, I can see, like she said, don't come around me, and then you leave and you go home. You walking through that door, you kissing somebody like you done had the best time off somebody else, and you think, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's
just because think about it the other way around. Y'all would hate that shit. Y'all would hate that shit. You wouldn't want to touch
and then especially if like.
Exactly.
Depending on what type of relationship they got with that person, especially like nowadays, like I had a homeboy, he told me he remarried for business purposes, extra money, somebody helping pay his bills. So that's what, I look at some relationships now, especially like people that has recently divorced and stuff like that. Pay my bills,
I
What
mean,
y'all doing in these
let's be
streets? What is
100.
going on?
That's what
Going from that married life to that single life is not an easy transition.
But we marrying for convenience now. Like that's why I'm happily single. Like I'm good on
Well,
that.
people are
This is
dating
what I
so they're not
choose.
lonely. People date so they're not alone.
I mean, people do say it's a business
But you're
arrangement.
lonely in relationships too. You could be
Listen, there's
lonely
plenty
in
of
a
people
room full
out
of people.
there that's with people that are not happy. They have settled for consistent cootie. Oh, where did she go?
Oh, she really about that business.
Hey, you ain't checking for it.
She'll be back. She'll be back.
She made that phone call. Damn, that's
There she go. You're so
That is wild though. I could not.
to me. Somebody
I
trying
was
to
like,
knock me
oh
out.
no, where did she go?
I'm sitting like,
it must be some fire though. Must be some fire if we
who
dropping the gas.
watching? Who watching?
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
I want to know who watching.
I just don't spend. I don't spend the block, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, like why?
I'm one of those people that try, but when I make that decision, it's time to go.
I think women are like that collectively, though. Like,
must be some fire. Must be some
The
fire.
only way that I
ain't greener on the other side.
like, with my marriage, I felt like a lot of people was in our business. Also,
Oh,
and
no,
I was
I
like,
can't have that.
the main problem. That's why I'm listening to the Tyrese story with his ex-wife, seeing people in your ear. I really do. That's true. You know, I think that was one of the problems with my marriage. It was people in your ear. So you leave a marriage where you're like, I'm halfway there, but I got to listen to my family or whatever. So naturally, you're going to listen to your folks. I mean, unless you're a real man or a real woman, you know what I'm saying? You're going to listen to the other people. And then that's where the problem come in at. You didn't really want to leave, but you left. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that weighs heavy too. Like that's real. Like you really do value the opinions of those closest to you. So I think, especially if you're already feeling that way, like that's highly likely that you will be leaning toward whatever your family and friends are saying. So I mean, it makes sense. It's just, an unfortunate situation.
And I guarantee you, your
the
friend,
person might log in. Somebody said it's like Frank's hot sauce. So I think somebody confirmed that it's fire. They said Frank's hot sauce.
Well, a word to the wise for everyone out there. The grass is greener where you take care of it. Period. It is where it is. Where you take care of it, it'll be green. Otherwise, it's always gonna look greener on the other side. It might be full of shit. That's why it's greener, but that's not the point.
Yeah. No, I was talking to a friend of mine, what you don't nurture, like it dies. And
yes, absolutely.
Period in life. Like
you
in
have to put in work wherever you go if you want it to last. And I think the problem is people get lazy. They're like, oh, okay, I put in this work to get the person. I got the person. And then I pause. And it's like, no, you need to continuously
keep the working.
Because we're forever changing, right? Our needs change, our wants change. I mean, we're humans. We're like perfectly flawed. So you have to keep discovering each other and stuff like that. I think that adventure is not the same. And what do they call it? The honeymoon period changes. And then people are like, well, look at that over there.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm staying on my yard, boy.
You say stay on your yard.
Hey, this does kind of remind me of the update I had. So we had talked about Joe Smith, and I believe his wife's name is Keisha Chavis. She was she had the OnlyFans account, and she had filmed them and all of that stuff. And then we found out that she was actually she was an adult actress before they got married. And so, brought me to my question, the age-old question that we've always asked: can you turn a hoe into a housewife? And I think the survey.
You're always a cheater.
Say what?
I said it's almost like once a cheater, always a cheater, right?
I don't know. I think you can.
If you're talking about people changing,
yeah.
It doesn't say what type of person.
Yeah. So
occupation or whatever.
Yeah, I believe people can change, but it depends on the level, though. That if you did a little bit of cheating, you was immature, okay. But if you was out there, clapping cheeks for money on camera.
But wait, question, because I didn't know this. He didn't find out until after they were married. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, he knew what she did before.
Oh, okay. Before they got married.
But they got,
problem now.
I guess the theme of fire.
No.
She hit him with something that he never seen before. I don't know.
Always.
And he was like, oh, well,
I mean, also, being an actress, because that's what that is. That's what that is. That's work. Like, she's getting paid. So I'm sure things are different. But I say that to say, like, you can't base. I just don't get that. I don't like that it's a problem in the aftermath. Like, why? You kind of knew that going into it. And honestly, yeah, like, niggas be turning hoes into housewives all the fucking time.
Trying to
be honest.
Do they stay housewives?
They be marrying these hoes. That's why you got more people like me out here.
So
stop. No shade, but for real.
So I don't know. Looks like I felt bad for the guy at first when I first saw it, and then when I saw all the other circumstances, I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna do a deep dive because I didn't.
So you got to know, you were a millionaire. You were a basketball player. He made like over 61 million in his career, and then he went broke. And then you hire somebody in that profession who's on that when you was at the top, and once you go broke,
you're a jerk.
I just don't think you should be surprised at that point.
Wow, so she left because of the money problem?
Well, she didn't, and that's the thing. She didn't leave. So I think she has that mindset of, hey, I'm sitting on some money and we're broke, so I'm gonna do something strange for some change. And
that's when we talked about it before. My question was, he never wondered if he was broke, where money was coming from. Like, how broke was he?
Oh, he didn't know about the OnlyFans.
Yeah, he didn't know about the OnlyFans.
Okay, all right. Okay. He knew she was a stripper before they got married, but he didn't know about the OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I peeped a couple of interviews with her, and it sounds like she was just like, yo, he wasn't providing, and so she was like, I know how to make money. So she went and did what she knows what to do. So and it sounded like she was like, hey, we still together, whatever. But he's mad. He gotta get over it because that's how I know how to make money.
Oh no.
He knew this is how I made money. So I'm gonna go make the money. But then it kind of got disrespectful. Like, hold on. So now she's like, she went and did like a porno. She was on like the bus. That if you know that industry, there's the bus.
Oh, they were married? Hold on.
Yeah, just a couple weeks ago. And then hold on, let me show y'all this little joint with Cameron and and she went on the show and gave my man a massage.
Oh Lord.
I don't really know what's going on with my co-hosts right now because they're not asking no questions.
Are y'all still together?
I don't really know, but we are.
Will this jeopardize it?
No.
So he's not gonna feel.
I'm not worried about it.
No, but he's not gonna feel any way about what you're doing.
I mean,
she's just rubbing him down.
She gave him the deep massage.
On TV.
Going way low.
Yeah. If he turns
When's
over.
the last time y'all communicated?
What did he say?
we were texting with each other over the last.
Oh, girl.
Good, that's good. Making progress.
So there's hope for the future with y'all.
I don't know.
Do you want it to be hope there?
And so I didn't
Wow.
Wow.
That ain't no good.
No.
So she's and then there's another one, but I couldn't show that one because it's actually the beginning of adult movie. And she's like, she did a movie with like a midget. It's like a midget. She did a movie with a midget.
Oh, no.
She just went all out after he found out she had an OnlyFans page. That's what it sounded like. She really turned it.
She was like, I'm coming back. I'm just gonna get some clout, and this is what's gonna happen. And so,
was she making money off that performance? Like, she's okay. First of all, she's completely out of order. All right, it's disrespectful to your home, your husband. All right, get that out there. But I like how you moving is because what I thought I heard at first was they was doing something together on OnlyFans and like making, you know, some capital off of it because he lost his job. That's how I heard it. But then y'all gave me the deets and I'm like, oh well, no, that's not what happened. This is something out of order. That's a no. That's a no go. Are they divorced now?
Nah,
No.
I mean,
Because this is actively happening, right?
Separated, you know.
So
No,
she
this-
on live TV giving another man a massage. That's not her husband, right? That's
That's Cameron,
It's Cameron.
I couldn't see. Okay, I
the rapper.
muscle rhymes.
Yeah, it's over. It's a wrap. Ding, ding, ding. That's 10 count.
Do you say ding, ding, ding?
And then you saying you've been communicating with another man on TV. Everybody heard you. Like
Yeah.
now, she just out of order.
Yeah.
She don't even care.
It's very
You
disrespectful.
don't care at this point.
Yeah.
Like it's not giving publicity stunt. It's giving you a mess.
So cautionary tale, you know. I know that people say people change, but you know, if you meet her and she doing something strange for the change. Oh no. Yeah.
Listen, you know, get your money, honey, but yeah, there's other ways to do that.
I mean, you could get your money, but you don't have to be disrespectful to your spouse.
Yeah, no, you don't need to be married doing stuff like that. She's acting single. That to me, that's single behavior. Like you don't act like you're single when you're married.
I'm gonna be honest. Her husband, the guy, is acting like he married because she is not acting like she's single. She is single. That is someone who is.
Yeah, that's single behavior for sure.
Nah, yeah, it's out there. But too, plus I don't really hold those people that serious, like entertainers, ball players, because that whole world is it's a whole different kind of weird world, man. And I don't really hold it to the same standards.
I heard that too, though.
What y'all hear? Ew. How y'all know?
That's what I heard.
Whoa.
Okay,
That's what I heard. I heard Harlem is on the rise.
Is that why we're
Anaconda too?
That's for y'all. That's for y'all. Man.
No. All
Got
right, so we got some other stuff.
I don't know nothing about that.
Tell us the other stuff.
Speaking of the other world, so I was looking at. Did y'all see the video of the ballet teacher who was like, she was like all distraught because she was trying to she's trying to teach the little girls ballet, and the little girls want to hear Pound Town. They want to hear Sexy Red and all of that.
No.
Over these little girls. I'm sorry.
So I took a small clip because people be tripping with the copyright. So I did a little small clip. Hold on, and so this is what she said about the little girls.
Playing them Princess Tiana ballet music, and they are asking me, "Can we hear?"
Is she crying for real? Or she laughing?
I don't know what to do.
My booty hole brown.
I don't know what to do.
She better do it in Gray's Corner style.
So, so in response, because this went viral, this was all over the place. It's a longer video. She kind of goes into how they start twerking and the kids are like disrespectful. And as an educator, I concur. It is wild out here. So, I don't know, man. I feel like this whole new liberation and wild stuff, man. Some of these people feel like plants to me. Like Sexy Red seems like In Living Color skit to me. I don't know. I don't understand it. I guess maybe I'm just old. I'm a geezer, but I'm not feeling it. I don't know. The whole just brown booty holes, and I don't get it. And these little girls are just mocking it. They want to be like.
That's what they see. Yeah.
Want to be like that. It's sad, man.
Really? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't subscribe to the.
Well, who's it sad for? Because they don't think it's bad.
It's sad for the generation after them. That's what's sad for.
Yeah.
And us. It's sad for us to watch it because it's like, well, damn. Honestly, well, that's how I be feeling. I can't speak.
I'm going to, and I can't believe I'm actually doing this, repeating what my youngest said. But where do you think they get it from? They didn't just walk out the womb like that. You know, some of the generation before opened the door for them to be talking about them brown booty holes.
Understood. But I gotta interject real fast. Give me about.
Yeah, interject.
So I just want everybody to be clear that sexual liberation is not this. It's not that.
Oh yeah, no.
Sexual liberation comes with the education of sex, and when they found out that women were just horny and they were taking them to the psych ward, and being, owning your sensuality. That's what sexual liberation is. Because I'm an
the whole hysteria.
Yeah. So don't get it twisted.
All the way to the left with it, though.
Don't get it twisted. What's happening? This is not sexual liberation. This is an abomination. I don't like what I'm seeing, to be honest. And
that's really what it's being pushed at. It's being pushed as.
It makes me sad.
It's being pushed as sexual liberation.
It's not though.
No,
it's really
like
not. Yeah.
And some circles is being pushed as like, feminists, like, and I don't know. It's weird, man. It's like, and it's like sex tapes released, and every 5 seconds on purpose, and like, wow,
it's embarrassing.
And it's just a really bad culture, man. I see like I saw like the new video, like she was in prison, pregnant, talking about free my what was it, free my niggas, like it's just it's weird. It's like the worst of the
somewhere nesting. Like I'm gonna cry for real. It makes me sad. Like you need to be somewhere resting. You have a life inside you. It really makes me, because think about, okay, I'm gonna turn the tables on y'all for a minute. Think about how a woman looking at her who can't produce a child. Think about how she feels. That you up here with this baby, I'm having issues. I can't even, I done miscarried 4 times. Not me. I'm just say I did.
Yeah. In general.
You know what I mean? And I'm saying you shaking your ass on the stage. Now, okay, I get there's a way to perform while you're pregnant. Cardi B did it. She didn't twerk though. It was a different situation. She looked all angelic and shit. She was at Coachella, but she didn't do a whole lot. But I'm just like, there's a way to do it, is all I'm saying. Like, in the way that you're just acting like you don't have the responsibility of bringing, a life into this world. It just makes me.
Yeah, I don't think that it's even seen on that level. That's the thing, though. So
yeah,
and that's the problem. Who's holding these babies accountable? Like, what is happening?
Really, there's such a lack of accountability in general. Like,
it's crazy to me. Accountability is out the door. Like the whole, like, I've always been like a big hip hop culture fan. Like, grew up on it, love it. But man, the older I get, man, I find I'll be at the gym now. I'll be like listening to R&B and stuff, because it's like everything is so
make you feel good.
So hypersexual. It's either hypersexual or psychotic.
Yeah.
Like it's like too much killing. It's like, damn, how much killing? Damn,
yeah, but is the problem that they don't have anything of substance to talk about? Because for me, I'm gonna sound like a geezer too, an old geezer too. But growing up, you listen to that music because there was a story behind it or experience that they wanted to share. I don't see an experience worth sharing if I'm talking about my booty hole. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Surprise, so is mine. What are we talking about?
Radio ain't it. Like, there's a space for that conversation, really, like, honestly, but the radio is not it, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always been some nasty stuff, but you had to work to get it if you were a kid. Like, even with porn, right? Like when I was a kid, you had to earn your right to watch some porn. You had to find the older person that had the tape. You had to plan when you were going to sneak and steal the tape.
Well, actually, my cousins used to keep in the channel so they could see the picture.
Yeah. You had to like look at the squiggly lines and imagine.
Yeah.
Wait,
look, that's a nipple. Oh shoot! Like watching, but yeah.
But now, man, these kids, they just they give them a cell phone, no restrictions, and they go into the free porn sites and everything is there, and they're watching, they're seeing it all, and they think that's how sex is supposed to go.
It's very misguided, because that's really not how it's supposed to go.
Nah, it's fake, man.
Well, that's why a lot of people are experiencing sex and it's real traumatizing for them.
It-
And they think it's normal. Like, I get it. The song is called Pound Town, but there's some people who are actually experiencing that. Just a lot of just wrong stuff that, no.
Yeah, I have those
It's
conversations
been
with my
going on
clients.
for a while too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
norm. I mean, it's a norm, unfortunately. Like I have those conversations all the time with my clients. Like it's a real thing. Like
Yes.
yeah, it's a real thing. Like I talk to real live people, and they have real life issues from these things.
Yes, there are young girls that are consistently bleeding after sex or having swelling or sex is uncomfortable, but they want to keep their partner, so they're doing things that their body's not happy with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And they don't know how to listen to their body. They're not in tune. Like that's really important that you know your body, so you know how to communicate to your partner what you need. It ain't all sexual. You know what I mean? I'm talking about in terms of intimacy and the things that you need, like to keep your mental, straight too. So yeah.
Trust me, it started with our children, like because I'm with them all day. It started with them, like these kids know more, or think they know more than I never even thought about at their age. It's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
the information is
some of
so
us were allowed to be a kid. Where now you kind of just jump it forward, like So
we were kids. We went outside. We played like we made up games. Like what? I don't know about y'all.
Came back in the house smelling like outside. Like dick. You know what I mean?
That's what our mamas always said, smelling like outside.
Now you smell like Junior down the block. Like I just like,
wait a minute.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. And
it is.
I don't know, man. It's just even from back in the day, man. Some of our heroes, like we look at Diddy, man. People thought that Diddy, and find out he's allegedly, because he got that paper. You find
boy, he'll come find you. Stop playing.
Allegedly, man. He's been a monster out here, man. He out here. That y'all here see that Cassie lawsuit, all the stuff that was in that.
Yeah.
That was crazy, man.
And didn't he step down from CEO as of Revolt like today or yesterday?
Yeah,
he stepped down from Revolt.
And something else, another brand deal he had. I don't know if it was.
I think the other brand said no.
John was in Macy's. They took that out.
Okay, I don't think he stepped down. I think they moved it. Yeah,
they're moving a lot of.
Yeah. They removed his products, and then he was a part of a charter school, and they were like, "Oh, nah,
that's what I thought."
Charter school,
out here, So they're starting to. He's starting to feel a little heat now, but for years, man, he was kind of protected, and you would hear things. And now people are, you start looking back at videos, and it's like, oh, that's not aging well.
Catch it.
They had y'all saw the Aaron Hall video. I was going to show that, but Vlad TV definitely is a beast. They would shut your stuff down if you shut that stuff.
I didn't see that one. I did hear they're talking about Usher, growing up with him, and
So Aaron Hall was basically just confirming the predator culture of it. Saying like he'll just take the girls and do what he wants to do with them, and he's like really, he's really obsessed with his penis, because like he just like he talks about his penis constantly when he's in interviews.
Ew.
I'm like, bro, he's like, yeah, it's huge, it's big, and everybody loves it. It's like, okay,
that's what he values in himself.
Is that Aaron Hall video? Is that something that just resurfaced? Because I've noticed a lot of videos.
Yeah, it's one of those older ones that resurface. Okay. A lot of things aren't aging well. With
and 50 Cent been killing them too.
Oh, 50 Cent, he's been killing more. But I feel like 50 Cent knew something, and he's been kind of like.
Oh yeah, and he ain't no snitch though. Y'all read his book? Yeah, I love me some 50. 50 be knowing.
I think the thing is, back in the day, those things weren't cancel worthy. It was the norm. They have money, they're a man, they're able to do whatever they want. I think now with as we progress, now people are pulling things like, hey, you remember 20 years ago when you did that? It's not right. But at the time it was happening, no one was labeling it as it's not right. It was more of it is what it is. So now you're literally like pulling up those archives.
Yeah.
Because the whole. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying you don't see it when you're in it. Like
yeah.
And like the whole gay allegation thing, that's been going on a minute, you know. And then you look back and it's like, you know, he did that Drink Champ interview when he was, you know, talking about calling people daddy and saying you party with me. And then you hear the allegations and it's like, oh, this is real. This is real stuff going on.
Oh, I seen something today where they were like, he had Meek Mill in the pool bent over some kind of way or something. And I was like, first of all, I like Meek Mill. I don't like the way y'all portraying him. But it was funky because he called him daddy, like in the video, and like people didn't pick up on that. Yeah. And it's just like he was saying, like those videos are kind of adding up, and it just looks bad. And
I wonder, we're gonna treat him. Are we gonna feel the same way about him, like with Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, and
it's so many people coming. I think this weekend, are we gonna feel the same? I felt like during the Thanksgiving weekend, I saw it was like Trey Songz and Cuba Gooding Jr. and all of them sexual allegations. It was a bunch, and I'm like, this was almost like the culture. You know, what was the songs that we used to Rump Shaker, and what's
it was the culture.
Not that it was acceptable. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we normalized it because we're like, oh, that's who they are. That's how men are. Men like sex and blah, blah, blah. We were buying the albums. We were watching the videos. We were doing all of that. I think now we're coming into this new generation where like, that is wrong and freedom of speech and don't take my rights from me. Now we're trotting back and we're pulling it forward. And it's like,
we haven't had a lot of accountability for our culture, man. Really, like for a long time, you know. Because I mean, when I grew up on bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, like just sing the melody like from little kids on, and then we wonder why when people get on, they violate people. Yeah, like you can't like music, man. Music, it goes to your soul. It influences you, especially if you ain't got a lot of influences. Yeah. And so and it's been a big shift for a long time.
Just to think that, like, even with R. Kelly, they were singing about what they were actually doing.
They were telling you.
Right. I can't even go simpler than that. You know that now some places don't want you to sing that song. What is it? Baby, It's Cold Outside? Because it's like she's trying to leave, but he keeps pulling her back in and telling her to come back in. And there are people who are saying that song is triggering for them because she's being held against her. So I'm just telling you, these are things that we were all saying, baby, it's cold. And we're all happy for that. And no, we can't do that. That's
we know songs have meaning, but
then they'll play Pound Town 10 minutes later.
But like once you know, and I think you can we can separate ourselves from things like that. But with this, it's like, but we all the culture, right? Like they do what we like. It's a response to how like it's a collective effort. Everybody individually doing their own thing, and then like we make the culture. So if we want to change society, like we can. You see what I mean? Like that's all I'm saying.
People want their money more than they want to make a change, though.
So people don't recognize it as a problem. So that's true.
So do you believe it's because I know it's like an agenda, man. Like they really, I feel like they influence the masses more than the masses influence them. It seems like because you know, like you look at hip hop. Look at hip hop. Hip hop came out and it was like, you know, it was like positive. You hear like I remember self-destruction, like anti-violence.
There has been a shift for sure.
And then all of a sudden it was like nah. It was like gangster. It was like killing. You know, and it was like, you know, it sounded like I now listen back and it's like it sounded like some Klan music. It was like they was just killing niggas. I hate killing niggas. I kill them.
But also, I would say too, like artists are people who express themselves and like it's not always their story. It's what's happening around them. So so basically, like the music tells you the state of the mindset of the world. Really, I mean, honestly, just listening to the music through the decades. You know how we like to go back because we know it was real. It felt different back then. So we always go back. But like with it now, it's like, man, it just don't feel like it used to. Like that's all I hear my friends saying. Like music don't make you feel the same way because
it's not a story.
That's where we were, right? Exactly. Yeah. It's a different story.
Yeah, it's no stories, no feeling. Look at R&B. Like R&B is like like almost dead. You don't hear people singing about
No, it's not.
love, like and love is always something that's going on, but you don't hear about it no more. It's like everything is super. Even the R&B songs are super explicit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like there's no
More
like,
painful, you know.
yeah,
Full of
it's,
pain.
yeah. It's like
It
it's
is.
toxic. It's either toxic or explicit. There's no like, just talking about love or like wooing a woman.
That ain't what people feeling. Like you
Well,
guys.
it's the experience either. They're not when they talking about damn girl, you look like blah 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 blah, bitch. You know, and they're like, yeah,
I like the way that ass sitting. Like what? Okay, but what about?
What is thinking back to R&B? What is R&B music like? What is that y'all can think of an R&B song that's out now? Nothing that's like way back, current, new. Like, can y'all even think of anything?
Well, you have what's this man's name? October London. That's his name, right? October London.
I can name a few.
I think my wife mentioned him. I hadn't got on him yet.
Yeah,
I haven't heard a lot of mainstream stuff.
Yeah,
now you got to research. You got to research and find good music like underground now.
That's why I listen to a lot of underground neo soul, something from whatever.
Yeah,
I listen to a lot of people that like people are just now getting on to, like Victoria Monet, Division, Lucky Day, Sabrina Claudio, shit like that.
Yeah.
But then again, it's you're looking for it too. You know what I mean?
That is true, because that's what I need for my life. I mean, I like a little trap, every now and again, but for the most part, it's Sade and Maxwell. Give me.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
saying.
That's what she was saying. Like you have to go back.
You gotta do a lot of research. Where the stuff they push out though, that you can just go to the radio, listen to, trash. It's just like, and it almost feels like it's intentional. Like they just want people to, be on that. I don't know, man. I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, but
they done clone Tyrone.
Say what?
I said they done clone Tyrone. You talk about the movie?
Yeah.
I got you. I mean, listen.
I still be eating chicken and stuff, so
exactly. Everybody do.
Wow.
But it's just you sing about what you know, and a lot of people are still searching for that love part. I mean, R&B wasn't always.
R&B's about to be crazy.
R&B ain't dead. No.
Because all people do on the internet now is with black men and women is fight each other. Seems like so. It's about to be like drill R&B. Talking about ops, and I don't know, man. I just think we've gotten away from loving each other like that. It's kind of weird, and
well, we're afraid to. We're going with the flow, and don't even know where we flow into.
Nope.
Yeah.
I just read.
I'm just being real. Like, and then also I think R&B used to be like kind of a moment of vulnerability. Like, baby, don't leave me. And then he's like in the rain. Like, I've never experienced love. Now you're in the rain, like, fuck that bitch.
It's crazy. Like, oh. It's just you just sing your heart out. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you had 4 men standing in the desert saying, "Take my money." He's like, take all of this. With leather vest on. Do you know how hot they were? I mean, if they were really in the desert, telling a girl that I just need a little bit of time with you. You take everything I got. Nobody's gonna do that. Man.
This was something I read on Facebook.
These niggas now, they want to go half and half on the date. What you talk about? They want to go Dutch now. What do you mean?
But look, this was something I had read on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram. It said, "Black men and black women, can we start over? I'm tired of us finding reasons not to love each other. Truth do over."
Let's do it. High five to you, sir.
I'm down.
Let's go.
Yeah,
gotta be consistent.
We gotta do something, man, because it's a lot of back and forth, and there's some good points here and there, but overall, man, people need each other, man.
Yeah, we do.
We do. Absolutely. I think the other thing too about it is it's not looking for someone to make you happy. You're looking or trying to find someone to enhance what you're already doing for yourself. So a lot of the work comes from you.
Only
You know, I hear a lot of people say, I need someone to do this, and I need someone to do that, and I need. Well, you should already be doing that for yourself. What are you on pause? You're pausing all of that until you find the person. Yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
So y'all need to, all y'all single young people need to go ahead, delete all that R&B that you got in your whatever you're listening to, and pull up some old school and get that spirit in you. Start loving on each other a little bit.
Yeah.
You know. And look, and you know, if you go 50-50, you know, I don't know.
You down for that?
Am I down for 50-50?
Don't be down with OPP.
As a whole.
I mean, if you were single and dating, would you be like? Would you expect her to?
Nah. I
that would be your expectation.
I didn't come up that way.
I knew you'd say that.
I never
absolutely knew that already.
I knew you'd say that. Right. I knew you'd say that.
Now there were times when I was single and I was like kind of broke when I was a younger dude.
Well, that don't count.
But when I was broke, I kind of fell back. I really wasn't out there like that with women. When I was broke, I kind of fell back. I was like, oh, I gotta get myself together.
But you can do a lot of stuff for free. Y'all ain't tapping into that.
Because I just came up on you take care of the business. You know, you handle your business.
I mean,
so do you still do those things for Miss Chocolate that you used to do in the beginning? Like, do you do the random flowers if she likes flowers? Do you date? Do you play the R&B music?
I try to now. I will say, like, sometimes I'll get busy with life and trying to handle business, and she'll have to remind me, like, oh, hey, bro, hey, what you doing, man? And then I'll be like, oh shit, my bad. All right, let's go. Like, you know, because we'll get some drought. We'll get some droughts. We'll get some droughts where, like, you know, hey, maybe like we don't go out a lot or enough like we should.
Life starts happening.
And she'll be like, hey, yo, hey. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Because I do, like, I'm like, yo, I really enjoy that. I do. I'm just, you know, this is going on. And so, yeah, we try to keep that going.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have to initiate next time. So she don't have to.
You have to go, hey, yeah.
Yeah, so she ain't got to say, hey.
I also think that we let life take that away. Like,
yeah,
doing those things that God
like for her. Like, that's how.
Because here's the thing. Unfortunately, there are a lot of options out there. There's a shortage of pairings, and I used to have a friend that goes, "What you won't do, another person will," and that's a horrible way to think about it. But
hey, that sounds like your friend with the Cash App.
It takes nothing to do those things because it's like a maintenance. You know what I mean? It does not have to always be cash. It could be just those little things, those romantic things. But I think that's the problem. Like, we get all excited, and I think that's what some of the younger kids see. You get all excited and you're doing all this romantic stuff. Oh, this person's so nice, this person's so sweet. And then it's like, oh, well, I got you. So I'm gonna go hang out with my boys. I'll be back. And then
but damn, that ain't nobody else doing nothing now. Ain't no other one willing. You just
I know that's right.
Tap me on the shoulder. We all right. You know. Yeah.
Spoil your man. Spoil your woman. You know what I mean?
And I'm well taken care of. So so that's always a very motivating factor. That you want to do what you got to do. In some relationships, I'm hearing about. With some of my younger brothers out here, there are some of the women aren't, they're on that, you just gotta do everything, and it's vice versa too. But everybody's both people gotta, like you talk about being submissive and all that stuff. Well, you gotta be the person that somebody wants to be that for. You gotta make sure.
You gotta lead. And submission, it can be both ways. It doesn't just have to be a woman.
Everybody one another, don't you? I mean,
everybody submits. I always say there's no bigger submission than a man marrying a woman and leaving his nature of being out here. That's the biggest submission. I'm gonna be with you and I'm gonna protect you. The biggest submission. And from there we go to everything else, man. It's so you get on your knee. You get on your knee and be like, yo.
Well, we hope you get on your knee. I haven't been seeing a lot of men.
Listen, y'all ain't choosing them out here.
Listen, don't believe the hype.
You done chose.
Don't believe the hype, y'all. There's good men out here. They out here. They want y'all. They waiting for y'all.
Really,
Tay? That's what I'm like.
Listen, y'all. I hear y'all talking.
It's like ollie oxen free.
Look, you only need one though. Y'all looking at everybody, all the other bums. You only need one. You only need one that's yours. So they out there. Now, but now Taylor, you said you be wanting 2 and 3 sometimes. Like,
wait a minute,
we're talking about the poly thing and
the poly from the other week.
I was open to it. I mean, that's my truth. Now I ain't say that's that's what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't no judgment. I was just saying like that could be. You might have.
Nah, that's not. I'm seeking a committed relationship. To be clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that would be a nightmare for me personally. I'm a one person.
I tried it. It's not for me either because I'm I'm good on that. Tried it. It didn't work for me. Kind of like with girls, like I've been there, tried it. I liked it, so I kept doing it. But yeah, the poly thing, I didn't really care for. Yeah. I mean, I'm just open to it to see. It just depends. Like he bad, she bad. Listen, at this point, I'm keeping my options open about that.
Well,
yeah.
She said what she said.
Poly is 2 women and a man, right? It's not.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the other? Because I saw one way it was like 2 men and a woman, which is insane.
I mean that happens, but I prefer there be multiple women as opposed to me.
But it's like another name for that, but I can't think of it because I don't be trying to live that life. But
we're gonna have to find some people who live in that life and see how they.
Right.
I cannot.
Y'all gotta watch the playback.
I knew a guy too that's into. He live in Canada.
Yeah, I know someone too.
Hey, don't y'all want to come on the show?
So 2 husbands and a wife. That's how you know who the father. You gotta do a DNA test with the babies.
You're talking about Brett and Judy.
It's a mess.
It is a mess, but yeah. All right, Mr. Chocolate, do your spiel.
All right, man. So if you guys have enjoyed tonight, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If not, you are wrong. You're just wrong. Subscribe. All right, jump on the Facebook group. Okay, get involved. Post some comments. Or not, whatever. Okay, but make sure you join that thing. All right. So, as always, you've been part of the experience. Where the experience is always good, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Thank you.